Alright guys, welcome back to W.D.Y.D CSP with W.D.Y.D as a central store processor. Alright guys, so this scope was set back because I found some residual enzymatic spray on the control arm. So I told you when it goes back there, it goes through the whole process of cleaning all over again. It looks very clean now. But the first step is leak testing, and upon leak testing, guess what guys? It failed the leak test. So imagine if that scope was clean and I passed all my inspections, and then all of a sudden I didn't get the borescope it, so I'm not sure where it damaged that, and I'll probably do that later on. But it failed the leak test back in D-Con again. So let me show you what this looks like. So this is a dry leak test, not my favorite way to test scopes, because it might have passed the first time, and then when they cleaned it, it opened something up, and then it wound up failing. But this is how you do a leak test. You attach your leak tester onto your scope, okay, and then you pressurize slowly all the way up to the 160, 180 mark. You don't want to do that too fast, right? Okay, now what you want to do is you want to angulate your deflection arm, right? So on the down, and then you want to go up. You see that needle moving when I go up? That is a failed leak test. In the straight position, it does nothing. Going down, it does nothing. Going up, look at my needle dropping. That is a failed leak test. So somewhere along this little flexible portion of the scope, there is a damage. Okay, there is damage going on here. So where is that? Is it internal, external? I don't know, because when I did a visual inspection externally, it looks really good. But obviously when I'm deflecting in the upward position is where I'm getting that failed leak test. Now I'm going to repressurize this a little bit so I can show you guys again. Okay, as long as I am not deflecting it, the needle stays still. Okay, going in the down position, nothing happens. Going in the up position, look at the needle drop. That's a failed leak test. Now that scope made it to the side, thinking that it was good. Again, it might have passed. I'm not going to say the technician didn't or did not do the leak test and D-Con prior to cleaning, but this is a dry leak test. If there are dried soils on any of those damages, you're not going to be able to tell with a dry leak test. A wet leak test would moisten up that soil and allow the air to pass through that moistened soil, which is my opinion on whether you should dry leak test or wet leak test a flexible scope. So that brings up another point that I'm going to stir the pot on. Should we do both? Should the wet leak test be restricted to D-Con and the dry leak test be done in prep and pack prior to packing a scope? I mean, how do you know 100% that the person in decontamination did the leak test properly? Yes, it all goes down to training and education, but that's the reason why we inspect for cleanliness, because we want to ensure that the person in D-Con did all the processes correctly. That's why we function test. You're supposed to inspect in D-Con. Sometimes that gets missed. Is the leak test something that can be done incorrectly in D-Con, and we as preparers over in the prep and pack side ensure that it was done correctly. Alright guys, as always, stay true to yourselves, keep it 100, continue educating yourself. Until next time, peace. On a note, before disconnecting that leak tester, depressurize your scope. Wait about 30 seconds before disconnecting that. Alright guys, peace.